Hello, I have 6 minutes until I have a client call, so I got to make this quick. But question for you, what are you expecting? Enlightenment or even living? And most of us have this idea in our head that it's going to be like something, right? Or we say, oh, enlightenment is this massive thing out here, or living my purpose is this massive thing out there. But we haven't actually defined what we think it means and what we think it's going to feel like. And I'd love for you to get really clear. What do you think enlightenment's going to feel like? Is it going to feel calm? Because you felt calm. Is it going to feel like one of those moments where you learn something and you go, oh my gosh, this is amazing? Is it going to be one of those expansive, this is amazing moments? Is it going to feel liberating, like you might standing on the cliff over the ocean, you know, feeling the sun on your face and the wind in your hair? Is it going to feel like all of those things at once? You know, what are you really expecting? What is in your head when you think enlightenment? What do you think that actually means? Because we're talking about enlightened living, not enlightened dying. Enlightened dying, okay, we get concepts of heaven, we get concepts of afterlife. I understand that we can't imagine what that's like. It's beyond our comprehension to imagine going to sleep and never waking up, right? So we're not talking about enlightened dying. We're talking about enlightened living. If it was possible, let's just assume it is, it's possible to be enlightened and be alive and continue to stay alive. What do you think it feels like? Same question about purpose. What this purpose thing that's all out here, like living my purpose, what do you think that feels like? Because for most of us, it's the putting it over there that's actually keeping it away from us. Because if you think enlightenment feels calm, well, you felt calm. If you think that living your purpose or being enlightened feels like really easeful, relaxed joy, well, honey, I hate to tell you, but you felt that before. These things are not outside of you. They are not held back from you. They are not behind a wall that you can't get through. They're right there. You can live them. You can have them. You can feel them. But you got to get clear on what you think it is, right? Because if you just think it's this big thing that you're never going to have, well, then you're right. You're never going to have it. But if you think, well, what does it actually mean? What do I think it's actually like? Maybe I should read what other people have said it's like. Well, now we're in a range of emotions that we know how to experience, right? That you've had before. And this is, you know, like, what do I want to say here? I want to say so many things and I have so little time, but not in hopefully the existential sense, just right now before my client call. But, you know, my yoga name is Leela Shakti, the power of divine play or inspired play. We're in the joy space. Divine joy, divine inspired joy. That's it, right? That's the ticket. Divine inspired joy, divine inspired joy. Like that's what living your purpose is like. That's what being enlightened is like on a bigger level from everything I can tell, right? It doesn't mean that you're different from now. Poof, wake up. You're enlightened. Right? We have it in our language. Well, that was enlightening. We have these daily expressions that point to the fact that enlightenment is an accessible and approachable and completely possible way of being. But not if you put it out here as something else. Same with purpose. Not if you put it out there as something else. Right? So let's dig into the emotions of it. Because the closer you are to joy, the closer you are, period. And I have said this in the last video, everybody's joy is different. Everybody's got a different flavor of soul joy, right? So we've got to figure out what's your unique flavor of soul joy. But then you've got to live it because it's not something outside of you. It's something completely within your realm of possibility. I wouldn't say control, but realm of choice making every single day to realize that these feelings, these ways of beings are available to you. It's not some state that comes later that you wake up in one day. It's right now. You have to practice your way into it. You have to soothe yourself, in Abraham Hicks terms, into it. Allow yourself to be there and feel good. But it's completely within the realm of your possibility. So super short video, way shorter than I thought because I've got to go. But point is, if you just joined, it's only 6 minutes long. Go back and watch the beginning. You know, whatever you think it is, out here, define it. bring it in because you've experienced it. Enlightened living, not dying, right? Purposeful living. It's not an end point. It's completely there. It's completely there. I want to say a lot more about this, so pop your comments if you have any. I want to hear about it, but I have a client call, so I should go. Mwah.